NPP flag bearer Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia says the party can still win the 2028 elections despite its wide loss in 2024. He told minority MPs that the defeat reflected internal challenges that can be resolved through unity, praising their dedication and pledging to work closely with them to secure victory. And the minority in parliament, Ekosra Bawumia, and Bawumia is still lying. Bawumia is still lying by telling MPP for say, party no, in Kugu Mudia, John Mahama, NDC for winning 57%, Onya 38%, no, because of internal issues. Hey, the guy is still not realistic. Bawumia still does not want to accept reality. And you see, that is what I keep telling MPP for. Leadership does not respect those down there. Bawumia jina eye minority for enim e ka kire say, oh, election e lose ye ne de. Enye bibia na me lose ye, enye economy. Enye how we treated Ghanaians. Enye DDEP. Enye e-levy. Enye COVID-19 sika ye say no. Enye GDP e de kosro. Enye inflation grew 54%. Enye dollar picking 3.8 e de do 17. Enye unemployment, enye NAPCO deceiving for, enye del high level of corruption, nepotism, enye Ekufuado chese or say na enye emubia the mom lose election here internal no mankasa eku. God damn it. The guy is delusional. The JM Temu, this is Temu JM Temu. This I want to be JM is delusional. Bawumia is so delusional. He still does not understand what is ahead of him. He is still blaming internal party issues on their defeat. Now, just saying conform to about in 2024, no, they cared about internal party issues. The people who voted against you, Bawumia, was because you, Bawumia, deceived them. Say you were an economist. So many Ghanaians who voted against the MPP, they voted against MPP not because it was because they saw through you. They realized that you were deceitful. They could not trust your word. They did not have any confidence in you, and they still don't have confidence in you. The reason why Ghana former to me in 2017, it was because before 2016, you went around the nation, symposia and symposium, explaining to Ghanaians why we should give you Ghana's economy. Saturday now we have symposia and symposium. No, not dollar no 3.8. 90% of Ghanaians believed you. 90% of Ghanaians, we knew Ekufuado was dumb. He has been dumb from day one. Every single person who was around Ekufuado's age knew Ekufuado was a drug addict. They knew Ekufuado was not smart to govern. 90% of people who voted for MPP in 2016 voted for MPP because of you. Because you had told them that you had the touch. And that you were an economist. And that you could change the destiny of this nation when it comes to our economic problems. So 90% of Ghanaians were all chanting Bawumia, Bawumia. That is why you saw a lot of people come to your symposia and symposiums, because they felt you were a new person with new brains, with new kind of ideas. So the winning of the MPP in 2016 was all because of what you told Ghanaians, what was stuck in their heads. Now, at the end of the day, Ghanaians now no more 10 million, 20 million, 100,000 no at 2024. Na omusika ni nyina ase. Omo uka say obemo adwuma through NAPCO, because your economic policies no will be able to create jobs. Remember, everything is based on economy. If you get the economic indicators wrong, you cannot create jobs. If you get the economic touch wrong, no, you cannot construct roads. If you get the economic touch wrong, your inflation will go up. When the economy is not stable, it means that hardship will continue. You will not be able to put the country on a stage or a level where people will feel at ease. People will be able to move around, do business, and make profit. So we handed over the economy to you. Majority of the time, I now say, you work at the Bank of Ghana. You know there's money, and that you were going to make sure Ghanaians get it easy. 2024. Pensioners are to Obama 2017. Pensioners are to Obama 2020. 90% of Ghana form to Obama MPP 2017-2020. They all knew Akufo-Addo was vegetable. He was dumb and he's foolish. They voted for Akufo-Addo because of you. They were still hoping you are intelligent to turn things around. They gave you 8 years. The economic management team, you were the boss. Have you forgotten yourself? You deceived all these people. They got disappointed. They were hurt because you were an imposter. You were never an economist. You lied to them. And that is what Ghanaians, that they cannot trust you. And you know what makes it more dangerous? They cannot trust you, one, and they cannot trust the people you are working with or working with, because the same people you were with 8 years are the same people behind you today. So what shows say there's one person who is intelligent to advise you to even change your ways. In the end, the minority about her. Now we catch a minority. They say, and you lose election. Now internal party issues. It means you are not even recognizing the pain Ghanaians went through. You don't even want to recognize the pain that pensioners went through. You don't want to recognize the pain that nurses, NABCO personnel. You don't want to recognize the pain that the haircut they buy. You don't want to recognize the pain that inflation they buy. You just don't want to recognize the pain that the corruption. You don't want to recognize anything. You still don't care about what the Ghanaian felt. Only any feelings for Ghanaians. It is all about power. And that shows that you are not ready to be trusted, to be given power. This your statement alone shows you still don't even know why you lost. Now, Mahmoud Bawumia, as we speak today, is the leader of the NPP. He's powerful than the chairman. He's powerful than NEC. He's powerful than grassroots. He's powerful than anybody in the NPP. What Bawumia would say today, and then a word. The question here is, Bawumia, why has he refused to speak on Ken Ofori-Atta's detention? You are talking about trust. Ghana for Bawumia di. You want us to believe Bawumia? You want us to believe that Bawumia is not part of Akufo-Addo's damage? You want us to know that Bawumia is not a friend to Ken Ofori-Atta and they came together to destroy us? You want us to see, say, Bawumia's governance is different from Akufo-Addo's governance. You want us to believe, say, all that Bawumia did, and only Akufo-Addo. Why hasn't he spoken on the Ken Ofori-Atta matter? It is because Ken Ofori-Atta and Bawumia, for the 8 years, they were drafting our budget. For 8 years, they were at EMT discussing and putting things together. For 8 years, the books that Ken Ofori-Atta was cooking, Bawumia was aware. If Bawumia wants us to trust him, his first assignment out of the 1,000 assignments is for him to come out on national television and tell us his take on Ken Ofori-Atta's situation. Does he want Ken Ofori-Atta to come and face Ghanaians and let us know that he can account for his stewardship, or he believes Ken Ofori-Atta should hire the richest lawyers in America to defend him to stay in America? Mahmoud Bawumia needs to tell us. He needs to state his stance on the Ken Ofori-Atta matter. Some people trust him. Right now, a campaign. He is the leader. He's been walking around. Right now, Bawumia is scared of the media. He does not want to grant any interview. He's running away from the media. Bawumia should avail himself. He should speak to the media. We want to ask him. We want to know his stance when it comes to Ken Ofori-Atta's detention. We want him to tell us, we want to ask him just 2 questions. And if I get the opportunity to speak to Bawumia or question him, I'll ask him just 2 questions. Mahmoud Bawumia, do you want Ken Ofori-Atta to return to Ghana to account for his stewardship, to prove to Ghanaians that you were not part of what he did and that you never was involved in his crime? Or you want Ken Ofori-Atta to stay in America, fight the immigration system, and stay in America? I will ask Bawumia just these 2 questions. We want to know from Bawumia. Bawumia ope media. Bawumia neyire epe bloggers chain on one kasano. Why are they running away from an interview? You have won an election. It's over 24 hours. Bawumia has not met the media. He has not spoken. We want to know his ideas. We want to question Bawumia. Bawumia is running for the media. We want the leader of the NPP. Let me tell you, being a flag bearer of a party is definitely making you the leader of the party. We want to know what the leader, we want to know his stance. We want to know Bawumia's view on Kenoforiata's matter. He needs to tell us. Because, you see, the posture of the leader will determine where the party will head or where the party is headed. So we want to know Bawumia's position on Kenoforiata's matter. He has stayed away from it. Why? Right now, you people want to sell us a new NPP. You want to sell us a new Bawumia. You want to tell us Bawumia is not corrupt. You want to tell us the NPP we are saying is corrupt and never to come close to power. You are telling us that it is a new NPP. Bawumia does not know Kenoforiata. Bawumia does not know Ekufuado. Bawumia is an independent person. We want Mahamudu Bawumia to meet the press and tell us his view on the Kenoforiata matter. You want to sell a candidate to us. You want us to trust you. You want us to trust Bawumia, but Bawumia cannot face us. We want to question Bawumia. He should call the media. Why are you people shielding Bawumia? Why are you running away from the media, Bawumia? We want your views on the Kenoforiata matter. You are saying you want to lead the MPP. We should give you power in 2028. You say Kenoforiata we are sika. When Kenoforiata ye juma closely for 8 years. 8 solid years. You check Kenoforiata wa America. OSP, Eddie Kenoforiata in Semakojina court. You say we are ye. Yes, so when in Netina EMT. Yes, so when I will lead the economic discussion in cabinet. Kenoforiata extra budget and one in the shum. Yes, see, so see a Jewudi. Say, wo, onya kron 40 Kenoforiata, and you are not in support of what Kenoforiata is doing. Avail yourself and tell us your position. Avail yourself. Tell us. Bawumia, who likes the media? Bawumia is all over the place. On the ire, one a light to channel. On the ire, one a media channel. 24 hours a chum. We're winning elections. He cannot meet the media. We want your views. We want you to speak on Chairman to me status. We want you to speak on Oforiata's matter. We want you to speak on Gift to Awaris issue. We want you to speak as somebody who wants to prove to us that when you're comfort to say more. The Bawumia you are bringing, which Bawumia are you bringing? Is it the same Bawumia who was the head of EMT with Kenoforiata? Is it the same Bawumia who sat in cabinet with Kenoforiata? Is it the same Bawumia who is in charge of economy under Ekufuado? Tell us, is this a new Bawumia? Then let him tell us.
Yes, Kelvin Taylor, wakasa wedding komo sisi edi why na adwen se eja e na obeso so ediagu NPP political party no eso enkankan Dr. Mahmoud Bawumia enunti wachele na adwen waka nsem bebre enti wa wo so o hwe mi wa adwen chele e wo nsem ya Kelvin Taylor okay hu ene saying the all cano eye no kore anase propaganda e na opese wo ye editia NPP political party no se ne be ya NPP hu enya akono na Ghana ni bia obetie no waye na adwen se obeto aba ede ama NPP anase no kore e na Kelvin Taylor oka menua ko comment section ho na chele wadwen unya unsubscribe ya message se obe subscribe like video wi na share ma wunu bi no so onya bi enhwe me da wase nyankopon yisira me na wo ebehie bi sisi ede makraw bye bye.